Hello and welcome back to HWLRADIO.COM. You're here with your main man Hollywood, and today we got R. Kelly arrested on federal child pornography charges, U.S. Attorney says. And here goes the story. Hopefully they got enough information to enlighten everybody on what's going on this time around. Because fuck, how many times can you lock this man up for the same shit, but he keep getting out? This is like episode 13. No, this is like a series. R. Kelly lockup series, chapter 4, motherfucker. But this is the story, and here it goes. Musician R. Kelly has been arrested on federal child pornography and obstruction of justice charges. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Chicago said the pop star was arrested Thursday on 13-count indictment. The singer was outside while walking his dog when he was arrested, Kelly's publicist told ABC News. Separately, a 5-count indictment has been handed up from the Eastern District of New York and Brooklyn that charges him with racketeering. R. Kelly was arrested in Chicago tonight on charges contained in a 13-count indictment returned today in the Northern District of Illinois. The attorney's office said in a statement late Thursday the indictment includes charges of child pornography and obstruction of justice. It is not clear as of yet what other charges are included in either indictment. Federal agents searched R. Kelly's home in Trump Tower, Chicago, Friday morning. Kelly was arrested by the New York Police Department, which will eventually bring him to New York City. A police source told ABC News. For now, a law enforcement official told ABC News that Kelly is expected to face charges in Chicago before being extradited to Brooklyn. He is expected to be arraigned in Chicago later Friday. Darrell Johnson, Kelly's representative, said he will hold a press conference in Atlanta at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time Friday. The charges are the latest in a number of legal issues for Kelly this year. The singer, whose real name is Robert Kelly, is also facing 10 counts of felony criminal sexual abuse involving 4 alleged victims after being arrested by the Cook County Sheriff's Department in March. He has pleaded not guilty to those charges, some of which date back to 1998. Kelly last appeared in court in Chicago on June 26 when prosecutors handed over a DVD allegedly containing pornographic images of the singer with the minor. We'll see what it shows, Kelly's lawyer, Steve Greenberg, said outside the courtroom last month. A trial has not been yet set, but the judge said an early 2020 date is likely. Kelly's next court hearing in that case is scheduled for August 15th. The 52-year-old has always denied allegations of sexual misconduct. He has also dealt with a number of child support issues. He was jailed for almost a week in March for failure to pay child support dating back 8 months for his 3 children with his ex-wife, Andrea Kelly. The singer was acquitted of prior child pornography charges in 2008, 5 years after initially being arrested over a video that purported to show the singer with an underage girl. There was a renewed interest in Kelly's alleged misdeeds following a ministry's aired earlier this year on Lifetime called Surviving R. Kelly and featuring interviews with alleged victims and family members. The family of Jocelyn Savage, R. Kelly's girlfriend, met with federal investigators and provided them with physical evidence that they believe contributed to the case against R. Kelly. According to the family's lawyer, Gerald Griggs, Savage's parents appeared in the Lifetime documentary. We are satisfied that federal authorities believe the families and survivors that were victims of Robert Kelly, Griggs said in a statement. We will be traveling to Chicago soon to reunite with Jocelyn. We thank the jurors and prosecutors that returned the indictment against R. Kelly. We are hopeful that justice will be served in this case. And there's a lot of hope going on in this motherfucker. I'm telling you that right now. But the number one thing that I see that could get R. Kelly messed up is I'm thinking that all the other charges was in Chicago. And it seems like he got Chicago paid for cash like Rancho Cucamonga. Because I ain't never seen that many motherfucking mishaps in the court. And who in the hell are these people that keep on Ain't none of these motherfuckers fired? Because y'all done wasted the state's money, the motherfucker, my money, they money, everybody's fucking money. But the number one thing they got going is the New York indictment. Because for some reason, New York don't give a fuck who you are. They talk about Naptown. In Annapolis, they try to give us Naptown because people come here, they try to say, you come here for a vacation and you end up staying, taking a nap in jail. Nah, nigga, y'all need to call New York Naptown because all the artists come there, they got at least a motherfucking year. At least a year in jail. At least here in Indianapolis, they about that money. There, they don't give a fuck about your money. We are a money city. We want your ass in jail. And that's why I think this will probably be the final series of the R. Kelly going to motherfucker getting arrested every other week. Like, shit, this should just be a show. Kelly PD. Like, we got R. Kelly again walking a dog. Walking a dog. I'm innocent. Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me, man. I'm just walking my dog. Walking my dog, man. That's it. No, but that's going to be the show for today. So make sure you go over to HWLRADIO.com. Download the radio station app. Make sure you check out the sponsors page. Also, if you don't want to do that, search HWLRADIO.com on Alexa Skill app and enable it so you could be like Alexa Skill, play HWLRADIO.com. If you don't want to do all that, then you can search the podcast, Hollywood KC27 Lives Podcast, or Google Play and iTunes. And I'm out.